Echo's been developing some stagnant behavior. You see in this clip he's sitting over on the cool side of his cage close to the fogger. He's actually been sitting there a lot lately. And the basking area, yeah, he goes to it, but he only basks for about an hour or two a day. And I keep a close eye on their activity because it can give you cues into their behavior and how they're adapting. So remodeling the enclosure will help with this stagnant behavior and give him more to explore. So we're going to go ahead and open up the floor space first so we can put more decor across the ground and give him open walking space. I'm going to put a log across the bottom or something there so he can walk behind it and not feel so open but still have room to walk around. This was set up for Blue originally when he was Echo's size, and it had a pool and everything, and I plan on eventually doing that for Echo, but in a much larger cage. But for now, we're going to remodel. And when you do a remodel, you don't want to deep clean. You want to leave familiar scents and familiar decor in the cage and just kind of reposition it. I'm going to give Echo a big flat basking spot in here as well once I get the floor space opened up, which will give him more room to thermoregulate across the basking area. If you have just a pinpointed rock under one light, their basking temperature is what you pick. If you give them a big flat space like this, or like you see in Blue's cage, where it has several temperature gradients up to the high point of your basking spot, they have more of an opportunity to thermoregulate. And a large elevated basking spot also helps with your thermoregulation in the cage. You'll see in all of my enclosures that the basking spots are elevated and never directly on the floor of the cage. This helps you get the basking spot to a higher temperature without bringing up the temperature of the lower end of the cage. Then you have more of a temperature gradient available for your animal. When you turn them loose into the cage like you see here, after a remodel, always put them on the warm side of the cage so they warm up and then they become active immediately after you've changed it, and they'll explore. Echo has been much more active since his enclosure remodel, and we'll be doing a feeding video and a lot more impressive videos today because this video here was shot with the new surveillance system that I put in for them. But there you have it. Remodel your enclosure. About every 4 to 6 months, you should remodel your enclosure. This will alleviate stagnant behaviors and keep your animals active and investigating. And it will also make them easier to introduce to new environments and new experiences. You don't want to develop a stagnant stationary routine with your reptiles, just like you don't want to develop a stagnant stationary routine with any bird or dog or cat. Those stationary routines make an unhealthy animal. We can alleviate a lot of health issues and care issues with our reptiles just in changing a few of our routines with them. So there you go. Remodel your enclosures, keep your animals active, give them lots of enrichment. They are smarter than you think, and they can get bored. Thanks for watching.